And welcome back to the long run where we're playing the first Tales of Labyrinth game at Hitodama. Last time we ended up stuck in this labyrinth, fought the masters question mark of the labyrinth, and we're given a way out, except that it's not a way out at all. It just sent us to the second part of this dungeon. But at least we have all 8 elements now. So theoretically, there should be nothing standing in our way, except someone redeeming self-care thing. Hydration achieved. Oops. Ah. So there is a coin in this room. Is it a kill room? No, it's not. There's some stuff over there. I think this staircase takes us back to, yeah, it takes us back to the first part of the dungeon. Given that we're back here, I think it'd be a good idea to make sure that I have all of the coins and power-ups from this side of the labyrinth. So let's do that. I don't know how many there are in total, but I'm guessing like 50. Or 50 coins anyway. Where's the coin in this room? Ah! How do I get to it? Oh, I see. Not this way, actually. This way. And move around and down. This is a kill room. Kill all of these lost souls. Ha! Okay, so we have all the coins in this zone. Yeah, the one unfortunate thing with the map system in this game. So in most of the worlds that you will play in Z Quest Classic, the map button will actually like give you a full detailed map. Like exactly what each room looks like. But here it just gives you this. Okay, so it does show in the large map where the coin is. That's good. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Maps are indeed mentioned. There is a coin in this room. Oh, there it is. Hot, fresh. Ah, yes. How could I forget about the joke? Maps! Get your maps here. listen, usually it's Mazzy reminding me of that meme. Probably need to go around the other way, actually. But yes, Andrew, I hope that you're enjoying your time in Hell Temple. Unfortunately, our streams overlap, so I'm not sure how much farther you've gotten since the room that you started on. This is probably a kill room, actually. It's a lovely place. And 13 or 14, nice. Where is... Oh, I think I see what it is. It was staring me in the face. Right here. So I need to go north for that one, and then there's another one over there, and that should be everything in the first half of the labyrinth. I'm not going to be able to get there from here. But yes, for anyone who wants to see someone playing through La Mulana for the first time, there we go, and also mapping everything out as they go. Andrew's your guy. But again, the only disadvantage being we kind of have a 2-hour overlap on Tuesdays. But yes, chill vibes and good La Mulana-ing. And it's also a little bit about supporting local creators, because he is also from Halifax. There's also this game called Tunic. I don't know if you've heard of that. Okay. This is the coin that I was missing. I believe this is a kill room. Okay. Now I need to get back to the warp so that I can get that last coin and level up, and then we'll be in the best condition that we can be for the second half of the Labyrinth. Been to the dev show, and not a whole lot of them. I would like to go to more, it's just like oh geez. That's a problem. I guess I can't go through here. I'm gonna have to go through this way. But yeah, the social anxiety and depression have been a little rough. Which makes it a little hard to go to big social events. Like, I was able to go to the furry barbecue on Saturday, but also, like, that's an open-air event. And there's a lot less pressure to, like, stay there for the entire thing. Yes, furry barbecue. They call it the OMG WTF BBQ. think it's been running since like 2006, I want to say. And just from the name, you can probably guess that bit. But yeah, it's a pretty chill event for the most part. Cheap food, not free, but it's not a whole lot of places where you can pay $2.50 and get a pretty decent burger. There we go, the fence increased. Unfortunately, it is an annual event, so if you want to go poke your nose in that, you're gonna have to wait until next year. But yeah, that was over at Point Pleasant. Despite the burn and hiking bans, like the organizers did check ahead of time to make sure that it could still happen, and yes, it still happened. And like the fun thing is, like, it is a public park, so like occasionally you'll see normies passing by, and some of them will be like, yeah, what's this going on? Ah. And some of them will just be like, this is so silly. I love this. Can I take a photo? Maybe you can check it out next year. Oh, you would certainly be welcome to it. It's on the third Saturday of August every year. So that would put it August 15th next year. They've already set the date and everything. Also, like, they turned it into a convention for a couple of years, but then COVID happened, and then we didn't have a convention anymore. It was too young of a convention to survive COVID. This one. But yeah, I definitely should check out the play and tells. If I can drag myself over there. Where do I get this? Wondering if I can freeze the water. Not with this. Yeah, understandable. Like, oh. What do you mean level 2? We have a level 2 flake shield. Can we freeze the water now? Well, that's probably... Oh, probably need to go around the other side for that key. Like, I don't even have the time excuse. I have plenty of time. It's just my social energy is kind of limited, especially like, the worst thing is when it's a very small place. Because, like, the office where they do it is not particularly big, and there's a lot of people. And, yeah, I realized that maybe the Nook was, like, about the same size, but, like, the ambience was very different. And also, I was younger and had more energy. Where is the coin in this room? The Nook was nice. Ha! Okay. I got that coin. Okay, so I can, in fact, throw my flake shield and do some damage around the room. Shield vaguely reminiscent of the Razor Shield from Smash TV. Alright, well, you have a good night, Andrew. Thanks for dropping by. I like that. He's a nice guy. Like, there are items in these rooms, and I just cannot figure out where they're hidden. Ah. I at least have a key. Let's go take a look over here. Going. This sure is a room. Oh, how do I get you? Like that, apparently. There is a something here. If I had to guess, it's probably health. But where is it? Like, am I gonna have to, like, upgrade my base weapon in order to break some of these blocks? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Like, I don't remember all of the things about this game. That is not the right thing. There we go. Another coin here somewhere. And I guess it's probably in one of those little side rooms. Okay. So I can light up this room. But the lights will go off. Have a good night, Tyrion. Thanks for coming by. Everyone's going to bed. Nothing in this room. Well, I think this is probably where our end game is. Also, this magic capsule. See where the coin is. So we're inside that wall over here. There we go. Okay. What's over here? Another kill room with a coin inside. An earth coin. Wonder what the deal is with these elements. So I guess I probably do need the level 2 fire. Now that's interesting. So when the lights are on, it looks like everything is just red and it's just gonna hurt me. But while the lights are off, that's when you see the truth. So occasionally, I'm sure this will come to a point where, like, the lights are on and that tells you one story, and then the lights are off and that tells you a different story, and you kind of have to piece the truth together from those two states. Ooh, that was a big door open. No sooner would I say that. There it is. Now you can just walk through the damage field and get the key that way, but if you don't have to take damage, why take damage? Oh, I see. I am going to assemble these two jerks. There we go. Coin. room? There is a coin. It's pretty clear to read. Let's go with light arrow. And there we go. Shadow Magnet level 2. I think that's everything in this zone. It sure looks like it. Refill our magic because why not? I'm still not really sure where the thing is in this room. Like, it's not letting me cross the wall. Fire is not doing anything either. Flake shield's not doing anything either. Now, hopefully we'll figure it out at some point. So I definitely like that health up. Especially if I'm going to do bonehead moves like that. Ooh. Was I previously aware of that passage? I'm not sure. Right. Can't do that. Enough magic to deal with these guys' face masks. No matter why does the term face mask exist? Does anyone put a mask on any other part of their body? Are there butt masks? Here I am asking the hard-hitting questions. Are there butt masks? The answer may surprise you, or it might not. I think I heard a click. There might have been a button on it. Oh, it opened up the path to the key. Gotcha. Thank you, Jewel. Like I said, I have played this game, but it's been a few years. So like, since I have played this, I'm definitely a little more lax about backseating. I'm not really too worried about it at all. Yeah, and you stepped on the tile that was closed. Gotcha. And there's a coin in this room. Where is it? Also, another question, how do I get this? I went around the wrong way, didn't I? Yay. Let's go back. This area here is a little frustrating to navigate. I don't know if you can tell. Ooh. Wait. I've seen that before, right? I can't get to that from this room. Okay. I need to get to that from this room. Somehow. Yeah, the area map is not particularly useful. Like, it's kind of semi-useful for getting a feel of maybe a little bit of how to get around, but like, in order to find the actual like secrets, you really gotta just rub against every single wall and see what breaks. Like, there's still that coin over there, and I still don't know how to get that. Because this isn't a killer. Wait, no, I had to... Okay. I'll figure it out eventually. Nope, that's not the correct... Right, this is the kill room. Gotta get you! I got you! There we go. Now I have the key. Now I have to go all the way back around. But I'm pretty sure that Acheron is the worst of the second half. Like, there are, of course, other frustrating parts of this game, but, like, trying to navigate Acheron is the worst of it. Which is to say, once we don't have to do that anymore, it shouldn't be so bad. I'd really like to know where the... That's not doing anything. Okay, got a warp zone here. Level up? Ooh, magic regen. So we were regenning magic before. So it's not as though we weren't getting anything back ever, but now it's just going to regen a little faster. But I think for the second half of the dungeon, of the labyrinth, all of the names, like all of the zone names, are basically all names for hell. In like different regions and different provinces and stuff like that. You know that music. So where's that music from then, Jewel? Really? That's from Quest 64? The later area? Gotcha. This might be a kill room. Yeah, sure. Well, for all of the flag that Quest 64 gets, I don't think the music is the problem. This is a pretty good tune. So this is teaching us that things are hidden underneath the grass. That's going to be important to know later. So that's one of the victims of effectively of capitalism. Like, oh no, we said we were going to release the game on the umpteenth of Blurmstober, and we're only at like 80%. Well, ship what we got. Fuck it. And like the thing is, if like games nowadays can kind of get away with that, because like if there's any major bugs in the game, they can just patch them. Of course, the problem with that is, once the patch server goes down, anyone who tries to play the game is not going to get the ideal experience. Okay, so that takes us back here. I appreciate when the game gives shortcuts. Yeah. I'm definitely not a fan of hidden damage tiles, though. Is a kill room? Ooh, I get to shoot 2 shadow bullets. No, that's not a kill room, so that means there's a button in that grass somewhere. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Fuck you. At least there is a visual cue. Like when you get into the room, there's going to be like a spike tile in the corner, and that's there to tell you there are hidden damage tiles, so be careful. The game could very well just not do that, and lead you to your own devices, and have you wondering why you're taking damage from nothing. That being said, the hidden damage tiles are still kind of annoying to have to deal with. Got the key. The issue is the grass return. Yeah, that's also not particularly pleasant. Having to deal with this jerk bouncing around the walls while also having to navigate those damage tiles. Not great. Okay. So what is strong against Earth? Is this my main simple attack? At the very least, I got some health. There's our level 2 Quake. And that has a much larger coverage area. On top of also damaging some, like destroying some objects that we might not have been able to destroy with just the level 1. Self-care? How dare. Hydration achieved. Actually, I can't think of it. I should do this. Life orb. I think that's everything here. Yeah. Now what cancels this? How do I get through this? Because it's not freezing it. Adding water to water doesn't do anything either. That's not doing it. That's not doing it. That's not doing it. Not like I can switch somewhere. Is there anywhere else that I could go? No, because that spot in the right, I need 2 colored keys. There's another spot there, again on the right side, that I haven't been to. So we've been to 3 zones on the back half. Which means we would have gotten 3 elements. We've gotten 3 elements. I don't think anything that I have is going to affect that. Well, I guess let's go over there. Right, I think I remember. If I'm remembering correctly, I needed to get the level 2 Shadow Bullet in order to get past that zone over here. And now we have that. Jerk. What a surprise, the floating enemy is not affected by the earthquake. I'm not sure what I was expecting there. Also, I'm not sure what I was expecting to just, like, stand there and hope for the best while I attack those guys. Okay, so if I go over here... around here... Oh, jeez. Spawned in different places, you cads. What say thee, knave? I gotta go north from here. And then if I use... oh, not the bubble. If I use the shadow magnet now, there we go. Walk directly through a laser. And here we are in Cocytus. Ah! Yes, now that we have the level 2 Quake, we're able to break all 4 of those orbs at the same time. And that gave us a trigger. Oh, I remember what it is now. I remember what I did. And we get it in this... Hito does a number. Oh my. What kind of stream is this exactly? Also, can't reach that. Also can't reach that with, like, if it's green, I think I have to use the, wind blade. Let's get the flamethrower out here. Dang it. Consarn it. There we go. Before these lasers turn me into an 1800s prospector, apparently. So now we have a key. We have taken a key for coming in. And we end up in this zone. I'm pretty sure this is going to be my best bet for doing extra damage. Yeah, this is working pretty well. Now you will notice that was not a kill room. This door is still closed. But we've got level 2 bubble, and with level 2 bubble, we gain the ability to swim. There's a life orb. So, important to note, there are items underwater as well. At next edition. Indeed, Joel. Okay, now the problem is, once we leave the room... Oh, okay. Level up, gain dark defense, and speed increased. We zoom in now. Oh. Also, that's a hell of an explosion, actually. No. Double dope. Oh, my goodness. Definitely don't want to be in the water when it's, when I was doing that. Also, like, you gotta kind of push against the edge. So, like, you gotta kind of start pushing a little preemptively. Anticipate it, that's the word I was looking for. Jewel, please. You what, mate? Jewel is really feeling it. Oh, this looks absolutely pleasant. Coin over here. And I think now that I have swimming, I probably want to go back here and try to discover a couple of items. Thing is, there's no water in this room. I still don't know where the coin is here. There it is. Don't think lightning targets, like bricks. It only targets enemies. I'm pretty sure the only thing that will actually break bricks is the wind blade. Now you're good, Jewel. But yeah, the speed boost is absolutely noticeable when I'm running on the ice, because that slows down your walking speed by half. And combine that with the double speed you get from level 70, or from 70 coins. It is very noticeable. So that just puts your speed back to like normal. Now we can get this coin. What a surprise! It's a water coin. We'll get rid of these guys, though. And then there's only the one more coin that I haven't gotten, which is back in Cousins. Where's the nearest warp point? Yeah, given that I have a lot more magic capacity and also like the bonus magic regen, it makes it a lot more viable to just like use thunder whenever I need it. Okay, now back to Cosidus. I'm gonna get the coin that I left behind. Get... I know I had such trouble getting into that, The thing about the jellyfish is they have a lot of health. Oh, I can't get that. Right, because I need the upgrade for the wind blade. That's not bad. Okay, well let's move on then. I appreciate that there's some leeway as far as like taking damage right after you surface. Legiathan. The Legiathan is an interesting piece. And you We'll find out why that is in not too long. Gee, I wonder how we get to that key. Yeah, I'm almost certain that this song comes from one of the Castlevanias, especially one of the Game Boy Advance ones. Also, I will say this: if you decide to download the entire Labyrinth series, like along with all of the enhanced music that comes with it, I would suggest running a file deduplicator, especially if you get year-round. Because there is definitely some duplicate music. So you can save a lot of disk space if you deduplicate the files. Anyway, this trigger here, you'll find out what makes Fledgethon so special. We go from Super Lava Lava to Super Ice Ice. So anything that was previously ice will become spiky ice, and therefore we can't cross it. And anything that was previously lava will become regular ice, so that we can cross it. Still can't go over there because we haven't unlocked the thing. So there goes south. And I just love the amount of screen coverage that Level 2 Bubble has. We're not a fan of the fact that the candles are still immune to water. I gotta get that from this screen. Enough. I think one of the best things about this game is just the weapon design. There's like there are so many like play styles. You can just mix and match and find out what works best for you. Can I get this from here? I don't think so. Can I get this from here? I see it. I got hit by the ice bar. I could go for an ice bar right about now. Actually, is that the switch? Sure is. I should be able to not go back for that key. Oh, I can go through here. Thank you for the follow. Okay. One more key in our pocket. Betting that I need that up here. Well, that's a rude. So I can get through here, but I need to flip the world. I didn't kill anything. Actually, that's not quite true. I think I did get the sun out of that. Okay, all the way back now. And then I should be able to get that coin, and I think then I need to go all the way back and switch it again. Like, the weapon design is very good. The map design is a bit of a jerk sometimes, I'm sure you've guessed. This room again. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. An attack increase, so that was absolutely worth it. Nice of them to give you just a little space there to stand so you don't have to end up getting your feet stuck in a bad spot. Once we've dealt with the heat, things get even hotter. Level 2 flame. I'm guessing... yeah, that increases the distance of our flames. Possibly also the damage, on top of the fact that we got the attack up. Also, I think the output is a little faster too. So now we gotta go around this way. But we have our key, we can use that. So we can be here and use our flamethrower to break that. We did need that extra range in order to actually hit the orb. And that'll give us access to our first boss of the second half. Let's get refilled. I am Labyrinth of the Fiery Fledgling, an assassin sent by my master Will. Will sent you? Even if he hadn't, I would still have come for you, Hito, because I care so very much for you. You care for me? But we've never even met. Does that really matter? Take your family. You're fighting to return to them, but you can't even remember. You're right. Just like Jack and Will said, the Labyrinth must be making me forget everything. If you can miss them without any memories of them, can't I love you, even if we've never met? Besides, Master Will promised I could keep you when I'm in. Keep me? Let me kill you slowly, so I can stare into your beautiful glass eyes forever. That's creepy. If you can also get like a fireball just sitting exactly where she is. That can go in for a fair amount of damage. Oh, Hito, one day you will be mine. Obtain the red key. Okay. So I think that's it for this half of the dungeon. So now we can go over to the other half and get ourselves another box. And that's as close as we're gonna get. It is kind of interesting with these, like these fan projects, what music they'll end up picking to put in their game. Like there's a world for Z-Quest called, the Omega Randomizer. And here we are at Letha. Yeah, they're like the Omega Randomizer. It's basically how much can you overextend a randomizer. Because, like, the Omega Randomizer is absurdly long. But, one of the songs that sometimes shows up for a dungeon is actually the song from a Tetris clone called Bricklayer. It's a song that goes just way too hard for a Tetris clone. Oh, this is where we gotta go. Ah! It's also interesting that there are some lighter blocks there. It makes me think that I can hit them, but I can't hit them if I'm in the water. So I don't know. Because at no point are you able to walk on the water. The only disadvantage with having the long-range fire is it makes it a little harder, because it's already like a very inaccurate weapon, but like the additional range just makes it even more inaccurate. Get that key. There's still an orb in this room. Is this a kill room? No, it is not. And where could the orb be? I have an idea. But just about one of the only places it could be is over here. No? Is it up there? No. Oh! Unless it's underwater somewhere. But where? Aha! So this was here to guide me to this row. There's nothing in this column though, so I don't know. Oh, that was cool. There we go. Get in there. There we go. Cool. So far, so good. Still only the one coin that I've had to leave behind. And there's another coin in this room, so this is probably a kill room. It is, but that is not how to get the coin. That is how... Oh, there we go. There's the coin. I found it. This is an interesting room. It's pretty clear that we're going to need the light element, but first of all we need to be able to stand right in the center of the room, which has... That's kind of an interesting use for a locked door, actually. Ooh. What's that in the middle there? Oh. Excellent. Life orb. Like the sun has. The sun and all 8 of its beams. Get in there, there you go. There's also an interestingly designed room. So you're always going down in those water zones. Okay, so there's not... There we go. There had to be a way to get into this room for, like, from somewhere. Alright, so that's the key, but we still need the level 2 light. And if I had to guess, it is probably in that spot in the corner there that we haven't been to yet. Sure enough, locked door. Let's throw some shadow around here. We get the light arrow. And that will give us access here. You gotta be standing perfectly in the middle. Oh my goodness, I remember Styx. You know how I was saying that that first area was the hardest to navigate? No, Styx is the hardest to navigate. It's also basically like pure luck if you have if you're colorblind. And even then, like, the colors are very light and they're a little hard to notice. Oh wait, there's a... Oh, there's a coin, but it's over. Don't need to unlock that. There is... Oh, there it is. But yeah, all of the whirlwinds have different colors. And so if you're not taking into account all the colors, or if you like physically cannot do that because you're colorblind, good fucking luck. Yep. Now we got a key. If you're not colorblind, you are able to tell like where each color is gonna go, because we just went through the orange whirlwind, and we ended up on the orange pad. The yellow one goes to the yellow pad, and so on. Cool. So now we gotta figure out where the keyholes are. Purple? Nope. This one? Okay, we haven't been here before. Speaking of colorblindness, I really need to add a colorblind mode to bumper stickers at some point. Oh my goodness, come on, man. Blue. That takes me to the yellow room. This blue. Okay, blue just takes me between rooms. To black. I've been here. I've been here and it didn't help me, so now I gotta find... There we go. You kinda get sniped on the way out there. Now I've been here. Now, this is the part where my short memory is going to be the biggest disservice. Okay, so now I can go to purple. Purple's in the yellow room. Probably in the water. There it is. Level up. Gain wind defense. Oh, wind defense. That's like the basic shots. The shots these guys throw. Weird that I would get wind defense the moment that I have to fight a bunch of wind dudes. And that's an upgrade for a wind blade. It has much larger range now. Green. This was locked before, wasn't it? Yeah, this was locked. That gives us a key. Now we gotta find another place to use that key. We're also gonna have to come here from the other side so we can hit that switch. Let's try red. I'm feeling like this is not correct. Nope. Yeah, I think this is right. Yeah, this was locked before. Oh, I could have just also done that. Okay. I did that the hard way. It's fine. I think this is the path that I want. Yes, it is. Like, I really don't like I don't like lights. But also I don't like how, like when you're in the water, when you're in the water, there is basically no course correction. Like if you're not dead on in the path that you're trying to go, then you're just not going to move forward. Also, I know I gotta take the whirlwind back, but I want to try to see if I can figure out... Oh my goodness, really? This room is respawn! I'm not sure which way to go. I guess we'll just start taking paths until I get it right. I have a feeling it's purple. I think my feeling was incorrect. My feeling was definitely incorrect. Orange? Yeah, this is the way. Now this path is open. This path is open. And it's boss time. Who are... I'm Sailor of the Breezy Sticks, an assassin sent by Master Jack. So, Jackson, you don't have to do this, you know? Oh, but I want to, because I hate you, down to the hot blood pulsing through my veins. But why? Don't think for a second that you're special. I hate all humans with their opinions, individuality, and noise. I don't care what you think of me. I have to beat you so I can escape from here and find my way home. If your home's so important, let's make a deal. If you can tell me one thing about it, I'll let you go. I can't remember. A labyrinth, it must be messing with my head. That's what I thought. Why don't you just stand there and let me cut you down? as Zephyr tears you apart. The thrilling crescendo of my hatred will peak and transform into pure joy. Isn't this gonna be great when I have to fight the two assassins at the same time? Obtain the blue key. Oh, there's a staircase here. Well, that's awfully nice of them. Two bosses at once? They wouldn't do that twice in the same game, would they? Okay. So, it is about the time to stop, but we're almost at the end of the game. I'm just gonna push on and finish this, so we can start Yurei next time. So first, let's go and get the coin that I left behind. I'm gonna have to go around this way. Yes, okay. There we go. And now we have every coin except for the ones in the final area. This is not the correct way. And I think the reward for getting all 100 coins is actually very strong, and you can probably guess at what it is, honestly. Okay, we have a red key. We have a blue key. We have a way through to Elysium. It's time, sister. It's time, brother. We can't let you leave here alive. So what were they just saying about having to fight both of them at the same time? Ah, boy. Again, I'm gonna save and quit just to make sure that if anything weird happens, we have a save to this point. It does make us do the opening text again, which is very good. And it's gonna be quite the event when we're at the final boss and we have to fight all 4 of them at once. Hey Arbrelia and everyone. Thank you for the raid. Also, I am getting my butt kicked. So this is Hitodama, the first game of the Tales of Labyrinth series for Z Plus Classic. And we are at the final area. Before I move on, I'm going to restore my health. Thank you, thank you. Having to navigate this is not ideal. A lot of moving parts right now. You know that music too? Know where the music is. Oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, I kind of remember this puzzle. Don't remember how to solve it though. It is kind of interesting to have an engine that is meant for making games similar to the original Legend of Zelda, and instead you make this. I believe, if I saw correctly, Elia, you're doing a mystery today? How'd that go? 2.5 hours tough Ganon fight. Well, you got through. Thought it was interesting when, like, this kind of the thing, like, you never really know what's going to be the hardest part of LPTW. Like, the last seed that I did was, like, everything was just scattered everywhere, and on top of that, it was also an oops all bosses seed. I think I was playing for like 7 hours and decided to call it there because I still had like at least another 2 hours to go. Okay, so I'm gonna write this down somewhere. Well, I'm guessing the order of the colors in these rooms is going to be important. That's brown, green, green. How in this room is respawned. Oh my, ugh. Words are hard, okay? Brown, green, green, brown. And that is probably the path that I need to take in this little maze. look like this is a kill room. So I can't actually take... Let's see. Are there any... How do I get through there? Oh, there's a tunnel. Gotcha. I see it now. I'll say that vibration. It's a little rough sometimes. Okay, so now that door has been opened. Interesting. So that was brown. And then green. That was brown again. Brown. Green. Green. Brown. Okay. I really like those screen clears. I would really like that coin too. Okay, that just puts me back here. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh! Tank it! Wait, where's the... Okay, I see it now. Here it is. Key. That sticks me back here. Where does that put me again? Oh, just here. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Brown. Green. Green. So that gets me out of that. But now... Wait, how do I... Oh! Okay, now I got it. I got it. So, brown. This is also green. And that's the brown side. Because basically, like, it's the Forbidden Forest, right? The Lost Forest, Lost Woods, however you want to call it. So the colors themselves don't really matter. It's the directions that matter. So like if you know that brown means to the north, and the green means to the west, that's what you really need to know. 2 coins left. There's one back in the previous room. Definitely would like to find that before I go too far here. Okay, yeah, this is a kill room. That's what it is. Okay. Brown. Green. Green. Brown. There we go. Brown. Green. Brown. Back out here. Oh, we got all of the elements represented in this room. Also, I just realized how low my health is. So hopefully I can get a little bit of health. Level of defense increased. Okay, I thought there was a health regen power-up. I guess not. That's fine. Let's get to the north room. Ah. That would have been the antechamber to the final boss, and that would have had some healing pads. That's okay. We just need to make it there again. So much for hyping that. Also, I just realized in the room where I died, there actually is a health orb. And from the looks of it, it's probably a kill. No? Okay, there are still enemies here. There we go. It is a kill. Okay. Okay. So here we are. Time for a final boss. He's still alive. He beat Satan in the war? Wow. I can take anything you throw at me. Now let me return to my family. His family, he says. Isn't that just infuriating, man? It sure is, Jack. He doesn't remember a thing, does he? I know, the Labyrinth is making me forget. Once I escape, I'll remember everything. You fool. The Labyrinth hasn't affected your memory at all. What? Haven't you even stopped to think about it? Your memories were gone since before we captured you. All that nonsense about homes and families, you made it all up. What are you saying? You are Hitodama, Lord of the Violet Flame, whose fire glows in dreams and lures people out at night. You are our brother, Hito. No, you're lying like before. Master took our lost souls hundreds of years ago, and we have served him ever since. But you dared to drink from the river Lethe. You forgot everything and broke Master's control. You left us. You betrayed us. Jack was boiling over with rage. And you made Will cry. We can never forgive you, Hito. It is time for you to pay. Enough. Master? The slave's desertion is a personal insult. I shall deliver his sentence myself. Who are you? I am the obscuring darkness. I am the blinding light. I am the master of confusion. I am Darkwing Duck. I am the Lord of the Lost, and it's time you remember your place. Oh dear. Arachnophobia warning, I guess. You're merely a broken toy to me. I should have thrown you out long ago. Okay, so his shots do slow me down. Interesting. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah. Fortunately, there's a stairway straight to the boss. Really should avoid taking damage as much as possible during the first phase. Oh my goodness. Not a fan of this. Oh, reverse controls, cool. Like, reverse controls, I feel, is one of the worst things you can do to a player. Because, like, it's not just the reversing of the controls, it's also when they come back to normal. So you get mixed up twice. Ah, man. That was a huge hitbox, though. Yeah. I wonder if I would have better luck with one of these other weapons. I'm guessing... No, that does do damage. That does a fair amount of damage. 500 a hit. There we go. The world out there holds nothing for you, boy. Everything you've ever known is dead. I alone gave your worthless life purpose. Go then, you fool. Go with my most venomous curse. Ah! He's gone? We're free? Feels like a huge weight has been lifted from my mind. I was bored. Huh? Bored of a life of servitude. Tired of our old master's rule. You remember? I drank from the Lethe to break away from him, to forget everything and start a whole new life. But he's gone now. We can't tell. He can't tell us what to do anymore. I can't remember the last time I could decide things for myself. He was right about one thing. The outside world no longer holds any meaning for us. And with him gone, this big empty labyrinth, it's all ours. There are just so many fools out there just waiting to be duped. So many new friends waiting to come here and play our game. Come on, boys. The night is still young. Let the hunt begin. What a twist! If you are ever out walking at night and see colored flames bobbing and flickering in the dark, turn the other way, ignore them, and flee, or you might just become our next victim. There's Hitodama done. Big stretch. Here's where all the music comes from, by the way. And people have interpreted them for MIDI format and stuff. Like, this was mostly done by, like, mostly organized at least by Avon. Wow, the IR testing Skype group. That tells you how far back this dates from. Hold B and EX1 and tap a direction on the title screen to play as Jack or Will. So yeah, we can also play as Jack or Will. I don't know if there's a different like different text for the two of them, but or different abilities for that matter. Each has different stat upgrades, and the story will change a bit depending on who. Oh wait, well that answers my question. Hold down while the cursor is on difficult in the difficulty selection to unlock sadistic mode, which I've already shown how to unlock that at the very beginning. Thanks for playing. I don't know what happened there. Okay, that was save. I want to save and quit. Alright, 13 deaths, and we have cleared Hitodama. And also found everything that there is to find. If you want to see a playthrough of Jack or Will, or if you want to see a playthrough on sadistic mode, the game is free and you can go download it, or you can find other people playing the game. Like, there's videos of this sort of thing. I, however, am going to move on to Ure, and that is going to be next week. So thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Who do we have? We had Grim, we had Jewel, Tyrion, Zero, Andrew, Elia, thanks for the raid. And also, since I'm at it, if you want to see someone be very good at randomizers and pinball, and also she's been playing Uniracers lately as well, Arbrelia is the place to go. I don't think she has much of a stream schedule other than she's doing her pinball streams on Thursday nights. Other than that, she just kind of streams. But she does some good stuff. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I think I've covered everything at this point. Thank y'all for watching. I'm Coolio if you don't know. Oh, schedule. Right. Didn't do schedule. We should be back to our Sunday Super Shuffle Sunday at 8 p.m. Atlantic Daylight Time. We might have a bit of a slightly different lineup. We'll see what happens. And that takes us around the week, around the wheel to our next long run stream next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Atlantic Daylight Time. We're going to be playing Yurei, the second game of the Tales of the Labyrinth series. Now I can say thank you for watching. I'm Coolio if you don't know, and I'll see you guys next time.